Hi, it's Christina with the Sisyphean Journal. In one of my recent videos, I did point out that of the 8 Planned Parenthood abortion deaths I personally know of, the 4 most recent ones were all young black women. So half the women I know of that died of abortions at Planned Parenthood were black. Pretty bad for, 12% of the population. The place we're looking at today is even worse, and they were all dying under one roof. Inglewood Women's Hospital was one of the abortion hospitals that sprung up in California after they legalized abortion in 1967, allowing them to be done on demand as long as they were done in a hospital. Even after 73, when Roe versus Wade overturned that requirement that abortions be performed in hospitals, it was still fairly common for women to stay overnight either for observation or because they were undergoing multi-day saline abortions. But the legalization fairy did not sprinkle her safety dust over Inglewood. In 1973, 17-year-old Kathy Denise Murphy was the first patient to die there. The next was 22-year-old Lynette Wallace, who died in 75. Elizabeth Suji followed in 1978, and Cora Mae Lewis in 1983. The woman whose anniversary we're observing today is Yvonne Tanner. She was a 22-year-old mother of one when she went in and had an abortion performed either by Stephen Pine or Morton Barkey. Interesting, a lot of the times the families, when they sue, they don't even know who did the abortion. On July 10th of 1984 at Inglewood. Yvonne went into a coma immediately after the abortion and died on August 14th of 1984. Her death certificate indicated coma, hypertension, and urinary tract infection. The last known death at Inglewood was Belinda Bird, who died in 1987. After Belinda's death, Inglewood was closed for 3 days by the state. Then they reopened as West Coast Women's Medical Group, which as a clinic was not required to have a state license. So of those 6 young women I know of who died at Inglewood, Lynette, Cora, Yvonne, and Belinda, 4 of the 6 were black. That's nearly 67% for a group of women that makes up only 12% of the population. Funny how these black lives just don't seem to matter.